Hello, everyone. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I think my mic is a little loud. I'm going to turn it down just a tiny bit. Everyone hear us okay? In chat, let me know. Let's see. Yeah, okay. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Initiative Order and welcome to Vault 95. We are playing Once Upon a Time in the Wasteland, which is the starter set adventure by Modifius Entertainment. My name, of course, is April Hill. You can find me at stiletto_assassin on Instagram and stiletto DM on Twitter. And here every Monday night playing in the Wasteland with my friends. Before we jump into tonight's game, let's go around and say hello to our wonderful players. We do have Jetson, who is played by the wonderful Jay, who is with their partner in who is running games at D&D in a castle right now. So they are not here tonight, but they're with us in spirit. So we'll skip on over to BT. Jeremy.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jeremy, aka DM Craven. You can find me in a lot of places with that, mostly on Instagram. I am playing your Bob Ross with memory loss, who has a little bit of a pyro streak. So let's blow something up and paint a happy tree over it. We'll have some fun.
It'll be fine. Just happy accidents. No mistakes, just happy accidents. Or no explosive mistakes, only explosive accidents. Happy accidents? I don't know. I'll leave it to you. And Lafayette, Taryn.
Well, howdy, y'all. My name is Taryn, also known as Valrook across the socials. I am a generally creative human TTRPG player and GM, Eldritch Entity and Dice Maker under the moniker of Umbral Oculus Dice. That is UO_dice on the Instagram. You can catch me here on the Initiative Order running all kinds of stuff. I've run Dune here. I've run Cult Divinity Lost. If you like the spoopy things, go back and watch those on their YouTube. And right now you can catch me actively. If I'm not here, you can catch me over at the Red Hair Inn on alternating Tuesdays. And this coming Friday is my mini series finale of Dust to Dust, our spoopy D&D witchy themed mini series. And I love it and I'm excited. But of course, tonight I'm playing Lafayette Daytona and I'm ready to take out my machete and take out some mutants if need be.
So we'll see what happens. And we've got Mahk, played by Anthony.
Hey everybody, it's me, Anthony, he, him pronouns. You can find me on Twitter at Praying the Plague, variety streamer, up to mainly Vault here on the Initiative Order right now. And I'm playing Mahk, he, him pronouns, a super mutant with a heart of gold on a journey to go find his vault.
And we've got Dr. Morstan, played by Ben.
I'm Ben. You can find me on the socials as Wasteland Benjamin, and I've been working on my intro. So one of the things I'm super passionate about is taking care of veterans. I work for the Wounded Warrior Project. So if you know of anybody that may need assistance as a post 9/11 vet, maybe they're a pre 9/11 vet, working through post-traumatic stress, traumatic brain injury, or military sexual trauma, connect them to me. You can find me also in the Initiative Order as Mountain Taker. You can DM me there. Love taking care of our veterans. And like Dr. Morstan, I always try to be of service. So looking forward to hanging out with our friends tonight.
Yes. All right. Let me see. All right. And of course, we would love to thank our wonderful sponsors, Session Zero Clothing. They make D&D inspired streetwear where you can use the code ORDER at checkout on their website for 15% off. Norse Foundry, that make beautiful artisan dice. You can use the code TIO15 at checkout for 15% off. Mithril Armory, they are the makers of amazing 1020s and sketch dice, along with, clothes and other cool stuff. You can use the code INITIATIVE for 10% off their web store. And of course, Umbral Oculus Dice by our very own Taryn. They are handmade custom dice, and you can use the code INITIATIVE for 10% off a full set in her store. So, all right. So last week, before we jump in, we are also partnering up with Fallout for Hope, and we are raising money for St. Jude Children's Hospital. You can check the link in chat to donate there. We have a $200 goal for the rest of this campaign, which is possibly 2 more sessions tonight and next week. Next week should be our finale if everything goes according to plan, which, you know, sometimes things don't, so that's okay. But that is the plan. So if you can drop a few dollars to the children at St. Jude Children's Hospital, it's one of my favorite places to give to, because yeah, they do a wonderful thing for families of kids that are going through childhood cancer and other childhood illnesses, and where those families don't have to pay anything. So really love those guys. So yeah. All right. So before we jump into tonight's session, let's take a look back at what you did last week. Or actually, let's go a little bit further. So this group of strangers met outside of a vault that happened to be Vault 95. They ended up having a standoff with one another before a doctor says, hey, I'm looking for my daughter. Y'all shouldn't shoot each other. Oh no. And then shots are coming out of the vault. You hear shots coming from out of the vault. Here comes some raiders. You ended up teaming up together, defeating the raiders, going in, finding someone that was injured. It wasn't Rast's daughter, the doctor scientist that was in the standoff with you all. It's not his daughter, but it is a woman by the name of Micah who got injured because these raiders thought that she had something of value, which she did, but just not on her person. She was in the possession of a Gek. So Garden of Eden creation kit, which is very, very powerful device that can turn the wasteland into a beautiful oasis, cleaning the water, cleaning the air, making everything livable again in an area. So she's been trying to scope out a place to do that, to open the Gek in for her group of vault dwellers that she came from. Well, then she got taken out by some raiders. Unfortunately, she did pass away, but before she did, her dying wish was for you all to take word back to Diamond City, to Clements, her friend, and say that it was now up to him. So that's her dying wish. You all didn't go through the vault too much, luckily, because who knows, those raiders could have been back since you killed off the ones that were attacking her. So you leave, you go find shelter, you end up scavenging some places, you're almost to Diamond City, and Rast says, maybe instead of going through the streets where there's super mutants, raiders, gangs, all kinds of monstrosities, let's go in the sewer. You went in the sewer. And you found a Mirelurk Queen and her nest. Didn't go too well, especially for Mahk, who took the brunt of her attack. Yeah, you ended up, a lot of you ended up patching up Mahk, getting out of there, blowing stuff up, and you closed the door behind you. She was too big to get through where y'all were going through that one tunnel. If you had gone somewhere else, she could have gotten to you. But you went through the door, shut the door, she couldn't get out, and you hear the mysterious stranger fire a shot, and you eventually get far enough into where you can't hear the banging anymore, so you don't know what her fate is, if she's fine, if she's dead, if she's still super pissed. I guess you'll never know. But you continue on into the sewer, going down to another path to where you make it topside. And you were just a couple of blocks away from Diamond City when, as you make it topside, Jetson looks kind of nervous. He's like looking around, and then all of a sudden you see these 3 super mutants come bounding around the corner. One of them talking about something about a white horse, a nice white horse with a big horn on its head, good for stabbing things. I don't know what that could be. The other ones are making fun of them, and basically they start sniffing the air because they smell humans, Sanderson sisters, humans. And that's where we left off. Jetson, right before then, Jetson starts backing away from the group as you're all trying to prepare for possible attack or something else. So I leave it to you. What would you like to do? You are topside, just a few blocks away from Diamond City. There are 3 super mutants that are headed your direction. They have not seen you just yet. They haven't quite seen you yet, but they are coming around the corner. You're kind of just enough in this alleyway that they possibly haven't detected you yet. So it's up to you what you would like to do.
Lafayette like taps Mahk in the shoulders, like as they do that, they're like, you can tell they're like feeling the bicep, and like there's like a piece of there's like something in their hand that they're like kind of putting on the inside of your, like they're handed you something, trying to be kind of slick about it.
Dr. Morstan is using his very perceptive 3 different eyes, looking for something shiny sticking out from the corner of someplace.
It's a buff out, by the way. I'm handing you a buff out.
So I'm taking a look at Dr. Morstan. Mahk is going to kind of just peek at Lafayette and say, "Oh, thank you. I think this is perfect. Actually, I was gonna go talk to them, but I don't know if I should use this to, win against them, or if I should give it to them and kind of maybe try to calm them down and show them that we can offer them things. I don't know, BT.
I'll leave that to your call. I will stay back here. And if shit goes south, I'll run in with my machete and then I'll shoot him in the head.
Great idea. I think that's probably pretty solid. So I'm just gonna run out there. I guess Mahk is gonna head out into the open and say, "Hey!"
As Dr. Morrison's like, I will go with Mahk. Enola, stay with Lafayette.
Oh, at least the crew is coming with me. It's okay. I can always count on
BT, so Lafayette, you're staying back. Mahk and Dr. Morstan are going forward. BT, are you going as well with them, or are you hanging back with Lafayette and Jetson and Dr. Rast? Rast is kind of sneaking through. Rast is staying back. What would you like to do?
Lafayette does put their arm up to keep Rast back. It is like, no, you suck.
Yeah, Rast is not going. Rast is staying back with you lot.
BT will look over at Lafayette and say, are these just strangers? Sometimes strangers are friends that you haven't made yet. Do we need to go say hi?
No, these ones like to eat people.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so we're gonna see if they try to eat them, and then if they try to eat them, we're gonna kill them.
Right.
Then you can go boom boom or whatever.
Ooh, so I'm happy where I am then.
Is there anything sharp or like shiny, like over yonder?
You're shiny.
There's something sticking out, like maybe a couple buildings away.
I mean, there's rebar and stuff everywhere. Like there's a bunch of like collapsed buildings. There's glass.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome. And BT, you said you were staying back, or are you going with?
I'm staying with Lafayette.
Okay, cool. All right, so BT, Lafayette, Jetson, and Rast are all staying back, while Mahk and Dr. Morstan are going out in the middle of the road and getting the attention of these 3 super mutants.
And
Yeah?
peeking the whole time.
Okay, awesome. So Mahk, as you like go out there and you're waving, the 3 super mutants come out and they see you. Hey, who are you? And what are you doing with one of them shiny robot things?
Well.
Hi, I'm Dr. Morstan. This is my friend Mahk. We heard you talking about a very
You made friend with
large
robot. You made a friend with a robot.
horn. As you can
They're not
see-
even, as you're trying to talk to them, they're not making eye contact with you. They're only looking at Mahk. Like you are not a creature that they would, like, you can see that they're like looking at you, or not looking at you, they're looking at Mahk as you're talking.
So I quickly interject, and Mahk is like, "Well, I'm a traveling salesman, and this is my business partner, Dr.
This is
Morstan."
your robot. You
Business-
have a robot.
No, it's my business money. It's money partner. It's my business partner. Money partner. Yeah. So,
Partner. You
And
partner
you
with
are searching
robots.
yes.
a horse.
Partner with robots. Horse.
A horse?
You saw something with a very sharp horn upon his head. There is
Hey, how do you know about that?
I have very good perception.
See, I told you it's real. Where did you see it? You saw it too, didn't you? You saw it too.
As Dr. Morstan like takes one of his pincers and like points back towards something very shiny behind a building. Right there. It is caught in the wire.
You know, let's see. How about you do some speech and yeah, since you're trying to deceive them, why don't you do some speech and charisma? Speech charisma check. Test. Or bartering. Just charisma and speech, or charisma and bartering.
And if my speech is tagged,
Then what's your speech?
speech is at 4. And
4, and it's a tag skill. So if you get at or below a 4, it counts as 2 successes.
then we have 2 successes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just gonna help out real quick with a bartering check and just say, "Told you, we're already helping out." And I got a 4, which is what I needed to pass. So just one.
Okay, so 3 successes. Good. Because I'm glad that you interjected, because it was gonna not go well for him. See, look, is that it? I can't see that far down. That's the horse? Is that the horse? Is that where it is? Or is that where you saw it? Is that the horn? What is that?
Dr. Morrison goes over to the super mutant, puts his pincer around his shoulder. Let me get your point of view. Why, yes, you are very keen with your eyesight. That is exactly where it is. Good job, fellow.
Well, if we can get something like that, oh man, it would have lots of good meat. And the horn, it would make for a good stabbing utensil with stabby, stabby, stab. And they kind of look at each other. The other two still are kind of like looking over there in disbelief that this could possibly be a real thing, because you would recall that they were making fun of them. Like, that's not a thing. So they start bounding. They're like, let's go catch it. And they start bounding down the road to try to go get this unicorn. So yeah, it's just like a few, like a block and a half away, but they're bounding down towards that.
We are leaving and getting out of the area.
Yeah, the moment they like go past, like, Lafayette like pushes everybody down and back, and the moment they go past, Lafayette just kind of grabs BT and the other doc and just kind of is like pulls them around that corner real quick, and they just start hauling ass.
And you will see, as you're grabbing BT and Rast, you don't see Jetson anymore. Like, you look around in the alley, Jetson has like snuck away somehow undetected.
Lafayette out loud, whenever they catch up with the group, will go, "The goddamn vibes took off on us. See, I fucking told y'all that vibe bullshit was gonna get some fucking as they're just like running."
I knew those vibes were broken, and I think it's my fault, and I apologize for that, because I didn't quite know what a vibe was, and I think I broke it when I did the boom boom. I'm not quite sure.
You should not say you need to not make that sentence, because what you just said means something different. You just said you broke a vibe when you made the boom boom, and that is, that's a different story for another time. Let's just keep
what? Is that happy little act? No.
Lafayette's just like, nope. Just keep running. Keep on running.
Mahk, you and Dr. Morstan run towards Diamond City. Rast is like, it's this way.
I was like, wow, I didn't even have to use this, and I just kind of put it away until I get to ask Lafayette about it later, and I started following Lafayette.
Okay. So you begin to run as fast as you can towards the gates of Diamond City. Let's see. So before you rises what was once a great stadium to an ancient sports team. Now the stadium walls are reinforced with layer upon layer of rusted scrap metal to fortify the settlement within. Painted over the closed and barricaded gates of the city, on its metal wall is the sigil of the settlement, an outline of a white diamond with a smaller diamond painted in its center. And Ras starts to wipe sweat from his forehead as and he's breathing very deep. And he's got this deep sigh of relief as you all slow, and he looks around anxiously, then darts across the street to a call box set into the wall at the side of the gate. He presses a button and a sharp hiss emits from the box, followed by a crackling sound. And he begins to speak into the box. It's Dr. Rast. I came through and stayed here a while recently. My friends and I need a safe place to stay for a day or two. We have goods to trade. And then there's this long silence on the other end. And then after a burst of static, a young man's voice echoes out of the box. Hot dog, Dr. Rast. Yeah, I remember you. All right, you and your friends stand back from the gate and welcome to Diamond City. And somewhere on a nearby street, where you just came from, there is an explosion, the sound of gunfire, and a wailing scream. But before you, the heavy metal gates slide upward, and upon mechanical tracks, grinding loudly, opening the way for you to enter Diamond City.
Machete out, revolver out.
So at this point, you all will level up. And while you are looking through getting your perk, your one skill point, and adding your 1 HP, I want to let everybody know that's watching, if you enter Nuka-Cola, players can enter as well, but if you enter Nuka-Cola in the chat, one word, Nuka-Cola in the chat, no hype, no dash, no nothing like that, just Nuka-Cola in the chat, you will be entered in to win the PDF for the box set. So you'll get the PDF box set. So which you will get the Once Upon a Time in the Wasteland adventure that we are running here. So Nuka-Cola in the chat, and you'll be entered in to win that. We will do the drawing here in a little bit, about midway through our adventure tonight. So Nuka-Cola in the chat to win. I think,
if one of us wins as the players, can we gift it to somebody in the chat?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely. Yes. If one of the players wins and you enter, you can pick a winner.
Lafayette don't share.
And that's why your karma is bad.
Oh yeah, no. Fun fact: my lowest score is in luck.
It's okay. And you will note that any missing hit points or any and someone will need to take over action points as Jetson's not here.
Not nose goes.
I will be of service. We have things right now.
I think that you are still full up on AP, from what I recall.
It's the Omni Doctor. Oh
yes. So yes, six action points you have in your pool right now. But any missing HP, you still have all that. Like you are still where you are. We have not reset. So just so you know. Yes.
Do we still have no missing luck too, right? We got no both on that.
Yes, you have not reset your luck or anything like that yet.
Well, I got a lot of that, so
it's coming up. It's coming up. All right. So as the gates open and as the first minutes of twilight touch the evening sky, you enter Diamond City, known in the Commonwealth as the Great Green Jewel. The fortified city is built out of the bones of Fenway Park, once the home to the Boston Red Sox before the Great War. Its walls are painted a distinctive green and are aglow with the light of neon signs and hanging lamps. Armed guards wander the settlement, adorned in baseball jerseys, umpire pads, and baseball helmets. And an energetic young man wearing the uniform of Diamond City Security leads you through the central stands and down towards the city below. A cluttered stretch of ramshackle buildings, homes, and shops made from scrap metal. But up above, he points out, the wealthiest residents live in the properties built into the old stadium's upper stands, while the poorer residents strive to make a modest living on the busy and bustling field below. And Dr. Rast, he begins to remove his mask, and he takes in a deep breath and smiles. He tucks the mask into his side, and he turns to you all. Diamond City, it's one of a kind. I'll see about getting us a place to stay for the night. If you're exploring the city or visiting the shops, see if you can learn anything about Micah and this Clements person.
Who are we talking
Clements,
about?
the Micah, the lady, her dying wish, and Clements, the person that she told us to
Who's
look
dying
for.
wish?
You mean
Micah.
the rude lady? No, I hate to say that, but it is what it is. She was kind of rude. I didn't like her.
All I know is that somebody has something worth a lot of money here.
Yeah, that should be the Clements person.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're ready, y'all can find me at the Dugout Inn.
Dugout. All right.
Yeah, the Dugout Inn. And the young gentleman will kind of like stop Rast. Hey, I don't think people, and you can see like a couple people that y'all walked past kind of are like looking very angrily at the super mutants and the ghoul. I don't think that people are going to take too kindly to the green guy and the.
You got a problem with them because of the color of their skin?
I don't have a problem with them. It's just usually them big fellas, they usually eat us, and so do the wrinkly ones. And a lot of people don't take too kind of that. And
are you telling me I'm a bad
Not
judge
me.
of character? Because I don't keep bad company. Now you're insulting me, and I suggest if anybody wants to start some crap, I'm gonna cut somebody's fingers off. That's
It's
what you
not
tell
me.
people.
It's not me. I'm just telling you, all the other security guys and people in this settlement, they a lot of people have been going missing recently, and they think it could be because of no offense, wrinkly fella, people like you, or probably the machine type people, the ones that can shape their faces and their machines on the inside, but you can't tell. We don't know what's going on, but lots of people have been missing, and lots of people are up in arms right now. So
It's aliens. The answer is always aliens.
No,
Wait, that's not real. Aliens ain't real. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know yes, they fucking are. Have you not heard about them fucking Egypt, the pyramids? That shit, that's all.
What's in Egypt?
I read about it in a book once.
What's
It was
a book?
It was a picture book. It was found in
A
a kid.
book is a piece of papyrus or paper, which is made from pulp, which is made from trees, which is, you look confused.
Used for burning and starting fires. That's how we start the fires. Those charcoal looking things with the leaves that are pressed real nice and they got little bugs on them.
Okay, my company is the last of your concerns. You need to fucking open one of your little leaves. Anyways, let's go check out stuff. Ready? Y'all. Also,
the
warn
here
people.
are so awesome.
I take off pinkies. You might warn people.
Oh, well, if Rast says y'all are okay, then I guess y'all are fine. Just be aware that some people don't take too kind to.
Hey, clearly I am an esteemed vault dweller, and BT here is my compatriot. Look, here is my certified chip boy that I can display to any guard as proof. It is painted really well. So
ET's adjusting his eyebrows on his headband.
Just as long as y'all don't eat nobody, okay? Okay.
Where might we find some dog food?
Oh, well, we got a couple places in town that you can go shopping. All right. So we got the Mahk hair. You can go there. They got, doctor, you need to get patched up, and Kim's. You can buy Kim's, stim packs, all that, what you need. We got the Colonial Tap House. They got food and drinks, the Commonwealth Weaponry. Some of the places are closed, but these all should still be open. Commonwealth Weaponry, it's got weapons and ammo. Arturo there will hook you up. I think he lost some people recently. They went out scavenging, something about a Mirelurk Queen or something. I don't know, one of them big shell creatures, and I don't know. He lost some people.
Yeah,
But
it's in the sewer. It had babies, so we burnt them. We ran away from her though.
I think he's looking for somebody to take care of that creature. He might give y'all a reward if y'all took her out.
And Lafayette will start walking away.
Well, y'all, we got some noodle place at the Power Noodles and Diamond City Radio and the Diamond City Surplus. You can buy, sell, trade, and barter and all that there. Okay. The dugout in if you need a place. Wait, well, Mr. Ross said he's going to get y'all a place there. So yeah, but that's what we got. It's probably still open. So.
You have a barbershop. I'm in needing of a new hairdo. Mine went boom boom and some whiskey and the big thingy, and I need my hair back.
Well, the barbershop's closed. You might have to wait till the morning, but I don't know if I don't know if she got what you're looking for, but you could certainly try.
That's all we can do in life is certainly try.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any holotapes? I like to archive people's stories.
I mean, you might try the radio station.
Thank you.
I don't know. They might got some of them tape things to play music and stuff.
I can get some sweet new decks for my chip boy. That sounds like a great idea, Dr. Morstan.
Lafayette is down that, like, kind of down the road just a bit, and is like looking at the person talking to them and is doing this number every time they're talking to either Mahk or BT. Like,
Mahk, BT, I believe that Lafayette is trying to get us to follow her.
Oh, so I run to Lafayette doing this, thinking that's our hanging signal or something.
This is me warning them that I was watching them.
Lafayette got
watching
me
you.
So I'm not gonna mess it up. I'm gonna go back. While I'm walking away, I'm gonna take out the only iguana on a stick I have. And it's like,
oh my
we're
gosh,
gonna get some more food in a little bit, but Enola really helped me back there. So I'm gonna pass this to you now. And I'm just gonna whoop, pop it in the air. Big old iguana on a stick. So
Enola would I'm sure she'd be all over it. She'd be eating it. She's very hungry. It's been a long trek. So Rast has gone to the dugout to make arrangements for you all. Is there anywhere in particular that you would like to visit to ask questions, go shopping, check out? Anything in particular?
First and foremost, the Commonwealth Weaponry, and then I would like to go get to the tap house because I want food. But first, weaponry.
Yoldy weaponsmith. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I got some guns I got to get rid of, and my bags are getting a little heavy. I don't do that.
Mahk is definitely trying to put on a formal air, first time in the big city, so using really antiquated words that he might have seen once.
So are you all going to, so everyone is going to go to the Commonwealth Weaponry? Okay. Awesome. Okay, so the Commonwealth Weaponry is a small open storefront with a counter in the center, manned by a fellow wearing dirty green army fatigues, with dark complexion and well-groomed salt and pepper beard and hair. And behind him are several ammo boxes on display, a duffel bag full of guns, and a door. A well-stocked weapons workbench stretches along the right wall of the shop. Arturo, who, I mean, they kind of told you, he looks at you. Hello there.
Howdy.
Y'all lost.
Are you?
No, this is my shop.
I lost my hair.
Okay, cool. Then need you to focus on your business. And Lafayette will put the pipe gun, the pipe revolver with sharpshooter, and up on the counter.
Yeah.
What you want for him?
We require your best offer.
Well, I don't have a license to buy stuff. I sell stuff. Y'all want to try to barter or sell stuff, you got to go to the Diamond City surplus, or else I'll get a heavy fine and I can't afford that.
Why the hell do they do that?
Because, well, everybody's got to have a license to run their business here, and well, none of us get the opportunity to buy things. We all have to get it from the Diamond City surplus, make sure it's all up on the up and up as it were. So
That sounds like some.
yeah, I know I don't like it either, but
And you're not just saying that because I got my friends with me.
he kind of like looks BT up and down.
BT's trying to hold his face, all the wrinkles out of it, so he's gonna push back, trying to, even though there's no nose, obviously, but he's trying to hold his ghoul wrinkles smooth.
Mahk is going to curtsy.
Oh my god.
Nope, ain't got nothing to do with that. Nope.
I can promise you they're good company, because if they weren't, I'd already shot them.
Yeah, well, a lot of people
this
around
you
here don't
you
like.
should've I mean, you should have seen them go up against that big old Mirelurk crab thingy. It's
Wait,
crazy.
hold up. What did you say?
Yeah, there was this big old crab thingy down in the sewers. We killed all its babies. She weren't too happy.
We made boom boom.
Mahk is a superior fighter.
Yeah, with fist like toe to toe with it. It was like punching it and shit.
You know, I got some friends that went down there. They got killed in the sewers by that beast. Y'all kill it.
No, we knocked the crap out of it, but we did burn its babies.
There's a good chance
Well,
it is
shit,
now
that's
dead.
probably gonna.
A horrible phrase.
Well,
She was a little pissed off. So
yeah, I
How
imagine
about
so.
this,
It'd
sir?
probably make it even more dangerous to go down there, man. If y'all would have
Yeah.
killed her, or if y'all go back and finish her off, I'd pay you $250, 250 caps. 250
Maybe-
caps if y'all
Yeah,
finish her off. Bring me
I'm gonna
proof.
stick a pin in that, because that might be something we got things we gotta do first, but well, how many 10mm rounds you got on you?
I got, hold on. He starts looking, going back. He goes through one of his ammo crates. How much you looking to buy?
Well, I only need a few rounds, I think, not a whole bunch, and you can't trade or anything either. You can't.
Nope. Can't trade. Can only sell. You want to trade or barter? They got weapons, unfortunately, which kind of pisses me off because I got to make a living too. But they got weapons that you can trade weapons or armor and all that at the surplus, but not here.
Will they give me caps for shit, or they only trade?
Oh no, they'll trade, they'll barter, they'll do all that. But yeah.
And that's what I might do, so I can come back and give you the money, because I'd rather give it to you than some fucking cow sitting up on a fucking pedestal.
Oh, it's not a cow. It's one of them fellas like you got here, shiny metal band.
Y'all let a metal man keep y'all.
That's who runs the surplus.
Is there any place to get a modification?
I mean, Percy might have something. I mean, since he is one of your kind. But think well, yeah, it'd probably be at the surplus. I don't know that we got a mechanic or anybody that can install anything like that here, but he might have something.
Do you
That you
have
look
any
for.
stories about an Eden?
I'm sorry, what? Oh, what?
Them shiny folk, they say all kinds of weird shit. That he heard something about a unicorn in some garden earlier, and there's some that I don't. Yeah, I know, right?
Like the first garden.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah.
Ain't heard no unicorn or garden or nothing like that.
See, Dr. Morstan, not everybody's. They don't read the leaves.
Yeah. All right. Well,
We'll be back. Thank you for your
yeah, no problem. No problem.
just kind of walks off towards food.
Pew pew pew.
Um, where to next? There, of course, the Diamond City surplus.
I'm here.
Surplus.
Surplus for sure. Some mods.
Yep.
And some trading.
I just want caps so I can give my caps to somebody that
Could we
doesn't
find
talk crap.
a other cheek for BT?
I
Maybe you
feel
can
li-
get some padding from the baseball players.
Gasp.
The baseball pad. Baseball
Oh, we
pad.
can get him a pair of baseball pants and then get him padding for the baseball pants.
There we go.
Some butt pad.
Take
Yeah.
a
Just
put a
first
cup.
base up somewhere.
You can put a cup
Find
back
another
there and
cup.
it'll look like a butt.
I got tape.
Dope.
Just I would need two because we did, make it canon that BT is a long lost Kardashian. So
Yeah.
I got some junk back there.
Yeah,
Ha 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 ha! Junk in the trunk. That is an old 20th century joke.
Jetson
God.
was here and Jetson would be like, I know that song. Like,
Yeah, I know.
all right. So as you make your way to the Diamond City surplus, before you see this simple storefront, it's a mess of shelves and desks cluttered with random objects. There's a heavy metal door in the back that seems to lead to a storeroom, and floating at the center of the storefront is a nighttime shopkeeper, a Mr. Handy robot by the name tag you can see Percy, that's hanging loosely from one of its ocular units, so it's just like on its little eyeball. Noting your approach, Percy would just be kind of polite in a male robotic voice. Welcome to Diamond City Surplus. We sell everything: stim packs, ammunition, outerwear, dinnerware, and explosives.
You sell buttocks and wigs? Because I really could use both or one. I'm gonna go for wig.
I need some blades for my fist. Some blade fists.
I just need to know if you buy guns.
Yes, we can buy, sell, barter. We have all kinds of things. I don't know if we have butts, but we do have some cushions if you would like something to put on your bottom to make it more comfortable when you sit.
Let's start with the easy one here. Here are these two. And Lafayette just put, I just want to know what you're going to give me for this. You can get him his butt pad.
For these two weapons, that would be 30 caps.
Thank
Percy,
you so much. Let's do that.
Percy, is there anything better that you can do? Handy to handy. I mean, any modifications?
Wait, is there anything you can do for modifications? Or
Well, first thing with Lafayette's like
Or
dropping the guns.
Um,
Trying to use my speech and charisma to be like,
Lafayette will also slide on the psycho. I'll throw this in if you can throw in some more caps my way too.
Let's see. He would be willing to trade you for, like, if you were trying to use that as a trade. He would only give you 30 caps. He's only authorized to give you the caps that is input into him to give, but he would be willing, but he could do a better deal if you were trading.
I'll take that. What about this? What about this psycho? Do you deal with Kim's, bub?
Yes, I could take chems. I will buy chems.
How much for this? Because I don't want this crap. It's addictive.
I will have to look up how much that is. I don't have that one off the top of my head. Let me see. I knew the other one because I had looked it up. Psycho, where is it? He will give you oh no, that's not it.
I wasn't originally going to part with it, and then I don't want to be addicted. That just doesn't sound fun.
Is this it? No, it's books. Chems. Okay, Psycho. That will be he would give you for the Psycho, I will give you 20 caps.
Deal.
Perfect. So you're going to sell both guns and then the Psycho. Okay, so that he'll give you 50 caps total.
Just happy clinking as Lafayette's like, all right, yeah, it's learn.
When did we get to Dr. Morrison's? Y'all see two of them, right? There, no. What? Is there two?
No, my name is Percy, and he kind of like hovers a little bit, and as he puts his pincer up.
Oh,
I am not a doctor. I am just a salesman.
They're like
what's
cousins.
the difference? Oh, I had a cousin once. No, I didn't. Wait, what? Where are we?
Oh,
Not
what do you got?
indeed.
Do you happen to have any behavioral analysis modifications?
No, I don't believe I know what you're talking about. If you want to see a doctor, we do have a doctor in town.
I am a doctor, Percy. I'm looking for a behavioral mod to better communicate with, as he points to like each individual BT, Lafayette, and Mahk.
What page did I say that was on? 85?
It's 185 in the
185?
the big fat manual.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah, like I mean, this is a very large city, so he would have that and he would charge you 80 caps for it.
We will have to collect on the Mirelurk. Thank you.
Now it's worth it, apparently, to go back for this monster. Okay.
After we handle this whole,
I just require a simple modification from your fine establishment. Would you happen to have a pair of your finest blade fists? And I'm looking for a blade modification for knuckles, which should be just like sticking on some razor blades. I'm hoping it's cheap.
Let me see how much he would charge you for that.
Looking at my knuckles. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I'm
bloody.
looking.
I'm like, hopefully.
All right. It's a knuckles,
Yeah.
modified knuckles.
Oh, well, the mod itself, I think if it's cheaper, I'll just take that because I could just put it on myself.
Okay. Then for that, he could charge you. Let me find it 1 second.
They're not bladed, but they're short.
Yes, he would. Okay, yeah. He could sell you the mod for 15 caps. But if you wanted them already made, then he would charge you 30.
Oh, no way. That's way too much of a markup. I have 5 caps. I'm willing to trade the 1 buff out that I just got for that. And my
For just the mod?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Woo! Thank you.
Yes, of course. I will take your drugs and you can have this mod.
All right. Now I gotta get back. I gotta wait till I get back to the weapon shop and then try to rack my brain to glue these nails onto my fists. But I'll wait on that.
You take drugs for caps. Do you have any need of Med-X?
I could take that. I could, yes, I can trade or I can buy that from you. My cat.
Med-X for behavioral modification.
I'm going to pass my 10 cap spare to Dr. Morstan and say, you clearly need this, and you've already helped me so much, so please take this money. All I needed was these nails.
So you're trying to buy some medics?
Trying to trade the medics for the behavioral analysis mod.
Oh, okay. Let me that. I need to look up the chems then for which I just had it from there. Chems, here we go. Okay. Medics is let me see how much he would charge you. And what did I say the mod was 50?
80 caps.
80. He would take the medics, but you would still owe him 50.
Minus 10 from the 10 I just gave, so 40 if anybody wants.
So you'd still need 40 caps.
So BT starts patting his pockets and
Would
he
you
pulls out
take
this thing and
this?
puts it on for him.
He-
And well, will this help any? And it's a jet.
Jet.
I don't
Where
quite
have
know
you
what it
been?
is. It's not it was in one of my pockets. I'm pretty sure it was mine.
Where have you been that you have found so many chems?
Nowhere. Where have you been?
Are you a cop?
Tending the store.
You
I
have
would
to
give
tell
you
me if you're a
30
cop.
30 caps for this jet.
But that doesn't seem right.
Oh, I would know. It's all in my processing unit.
Mm.
Can that not be it? What about a damn tire iron? Will you take it? Will you give me 10 caps towards that trade in for a damn tire iron? You're trying to fucking bleach
5 caps for a tire iron.
Mother. That's my damn tire iron. I need that. How many caps are you short?
10.
We are short 10 caps.
I could
Papa.
take that beast off of you.
Get the hell off the dog. Here's 10 caps. Don't ask that again.
Immediately square up.
As Lafayette is giving scritches.
Percy, is there anyone in this town that can install the mod?
Well, doctor, I can probably work that out for you. See, I think I can do it. If you just believe in me, I believe in you, and we can just get that on there for you.
I believe in you, BT.
BT, is this something? Have you done that before?
Well, experience is just something we haven't done yet.
Are you gonna break Dr. Morstan?
No, I don't think so. I don't plan to.
You can break him.
I believe in BT. He has always been kind. And remember, he did go through a hard, difficult, emotional time, which he does not remember.
I've gone through some stuff too, but I don't know how to reprogram you. You know what? That is not my monkey, not my circus. I'm gonna go get some food.
Oh, we do sell food here as well.
Isn't that convenient?
You can also get noodles at the what did I call it? The cup of noodles, the noodle
The noodle hut. No,
noodle hut.
Power
You can get
noodles.
noodles from the noodle hut. There is also the Colonial Tap House.
Which one has better food that you've heard people talk about?
The power noodles are absolutely people's favorites. It's only 20 caps per cup of noodles.
No, okay. I'm gonna go check out the tap house. I'll see y'all later, and I'm gonna go.
How's everybody going with?
No, I mean y'all can stay and do your thing. That's
Yes.
Lafayette's just-
Did y'all have questions or anything else you wanted to?
Dr. Morrison's going to put one of his pincers around BT and BT, would you do me the honors of installing my behavioral analysis mod?
Sure, I believe we can do that. If not, we'll just paint a cherry over it. If we make a little accident, it's okay. These things happen.
All right, so y'all are going to plan on trying to install that tonight.
Yeah.
Well, before you go to bed tonight. That's the plan.
Yeah.
To try to do that before you turn in tonight. Okay. All right, cool. Any other questions for Percy or anything else?
Percy, do you know of anything called an Eden?
An Eden. That's a popular name for children between 1940 and 1950. That is also
a device. A device
I-
named Eden.
Device named Eden. No. There is a device called a Garden of Eden creation kit.
Yes, that is what I am asking for.
Oh, yes,
Not
this
asking
device
for.
was one in each vault before the Great War. It was
Any present? Are any present here in Diamond City?
from my inventory analysis, no.
Would one benefit Diamond City?
Well, the Garden of Eden creation kit is said to create paradise on Earth and completely change and erase the signs of radiation damage caused by the Great War.
And what would you buy one for?
Calculation unknown. It would be a lot.
Thank you, Percy, for your information. Have a nice day.
By the way, I like your hat. As you leave and never go to the store, he likes your hat. Anyone else?
That was a fine shopkeep.
So where are y'all headed to? I think Lafayette, you said you wanted to go to the Colonial Tap House. Where's everyone else going? What's the plan? And you still haven't seen Rast. You also haven't seen Jetson.
Yeah, no, every chance Lafayette gets, like if you listen to Lafayette, they're cursing under their breath. Something, something vibe, something, something, Sparky, something, something, stupid son of a something, something.
I hope Jetson's okay.
I hope he got a fucking mother. Yeah.
Lafayette, do you happen to have anything of Jetson's?
No.
Mahk, you do. On your back, you have a sewn piece of Jetson's.
Yeah, it
Suit.
was made just for me.
Would you kneel down, please?
Of course. I'm just gonna plank. Who's full?
Enola, come. Enola, come.
Okay. She goes over to you.
Find Jetson. As Dr. Morrison points towards Mahk's like piece of fabric from Jetson. Find Jetson. Good girl.
Sniffs it.
Good girl.
My face in the dirt, thumb up.
And she sniffs it, and then she looks up at you and starts barking. She looks up at Mahk and starts barking.
I love you too. And I'm gonna play with the dog.
I think she's confused.
Hmm.
Because it's on Mahk. She smells Mahk with this thing on it.
Good girl. BT, should we install the mod?
Well, if you're happy to, I'm happy to. We can start right here, or maybe we should wait until we get to a room, or we can just start right here. Whichever one.
People are like looking around you, and you can see like people are like watching you, but you also notice as you're like out in the streets and kind of Lafayette is like talking, y'all are all talking, and she was heading I'm sorry, I apologize. They were heading towards the Colonial Tap House. You can see there is a crowd. Not only there's people looking at y'all kind of funny, but there's a crowd outside the Colonial Tap House as well.
Lafayette is
Maybe we should get a room.
making their way through. See, what the hell are they looking at?
So the Colonial Tap House is located within a large scrap metal structure surrounded by a single brick room. And like I said, outside several fold-out tables make up a small patio. And currently the tap house, like I said, is blocked off and swarmed by an angry and confused mob, kept barely contained by a half dozen city guards in umpire gear.
What the hell's going on? Lafayette will just kind of like lean up to somebody.
Go ahead and make a charisma plus speech test. Difficulty of 2.
Did I do that good?
And everyone, don't forget, if you enter Nuka-Cola, one word, Nuka-Cola in the chat, you will be entered in to win the PDF of our starter set adventure, Once Upon a Time in the Wasteland, which we are playing right now.
I just thought you should know I have no points in speech. This is going to surprise you. I do have a 6 in charisma, and I just rolled a 1 and a 4.
So you got 3 successes. That's awesome. Awesome. Okay. All right. Good. So yeah, you're asking around like, what the hell happened? And one of the people that kind of backs off from the hears you say that, turns around and looks, sees the super mutant, sees BT, and well, this woman named Lisa Yorks was murdered by another woman named Jessica during a heated argument during a bar fight. Oh, Lord.
So they got into a
You should have
bar.
seen it.
So they got into a bar fight.
Mm.
One killed the other, and all this is because of that.
If you'd like to spend 2 action points, you can learn more about it.
Okay.
2 action points?
Yeah, let's go.
Well, she kind of looks over at BT. Well, Jessica apparently was a ghoul who lived in the city for years, and without anybody telling, like she like hid it real well and nobody knew. Well, early tonight she drunkenly slipped and told her friend the truth at the bar, and Liza overheard, leading to the argument, and it turned into murder because, and she looks over again, because ghouls aren't really welcomed in Diamond City.
Oh, well, that's just unfortunate because maybe you didn't notice I'm right here, and we shouldn't say things like that when I'm right here because that's just not nice.
Well, maybe if people would stop disappearing, going missing.
That's probably
It
because
wouldn't
of
be a
that.
problem.
It's probably that damn crab y'all got in the sewers. Y'all looked at that sucker yet?
Oh, I've heard about that, but it can't come out the sewers. It can't eat people like people. Like, well, certain people that eat people.
If you kept your pipes cleaner, you wouldn't have to worry about crabs. So that sounds more of a y'all's issue and not a ghoul issue.
We have a
I
stricter.
keep my pipes very clean. Thank you very much.
We have a
I
Prove
believe
it.
you said you have crabs.
She kind of like itches a little bit.
I
That's
am
a
a
whole-
medical
that's a
doctor. I can
whole
assist
other-
with that if needed.
You keep your claws to yourself, Mister Handy.
You like to
Yes.
have fun. That's all
Dr.
I'm getting
Handy.
out of this. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for the information. I'm gonna go ahead and make this call, BT, Mahk, buddies. We need to just head back to the inn. I'm not putting you.
She might know more if you wanted to spend more action points. Totally up to you, though. It's fine.
I would like to speak with her since I've got much more charisma
Yeah.
and speech.
Yeah. Lafayette. Hey, Doc, if you'd like to stay and talk to this fine woman, I'm gonna go ahead and take the buddies back over to the inn if you want to meet us over there. I don't want to risk people getting all fired up and then I'm going to have to shoot people, and we just can't have that. So we're gonna and Lafayette is saying that out loud as they begin to walk. Come on, buddy. Come on. We'll go get some food at the inn.
Odd enough, I'm
There was
not
another
hungry.
newcomer there was another newcomer anyway. He was at the house. He was at the tap house when that fight broke out. Liza damn near broke his nose.
What the hell do he look like?
Oh, Clements. Well, he
His name is Clemens.
yeah.
Where'd he go? Is he around? Is he inside?
I don't know. She broke his nose and he headed out.
I miss
Actually-
having a nose.
Where?
We're gonna head out to the doctor.
He's
You
and she's like, he's like an old, tall, dark-skinned man, shaven head, and he's got shaved head and beard, dressed like a dirty work, dressed in dirty work clothes, got a heavy leather vest, lots
know
of
where you-
pockets.
Did you see if he was staying somewhere?
Oh, yeah, he's been trying to fix up that old chapel.
Thank you. You have been most helpful. Here's a couple of caps. Thank
Ah,
you.
thanks. Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem. Hey, ELH, thanks for the raid. We are doing a giveaway right now. If anybody that is raiding wants to enter Nuka-Cola, one word, Nuka-Cola in the chat. We will be giving away Once Upon a Time in the Wasteland, the adventure we're running right now by Modifius. We will be giving away a PDF of that. So enter Nuka-Cola in the chat and stick around. Yeah. All right.
Sure are a lot of rude people we meet.
Yeah,
Before-
I mean,
Before
you
Dr.
got-
Morstan goes away, he'll be like, ma'am, if you would like to take care of your issue underneath the waistline, I would recommend getting permethrin and mixing it with lotion. Then wash in 8 hours. That is 1% permethrin and lotion.
Well, can you write that down for me?
Wait, does she
She like pulls out a crayon
sewer
from her
things?
pocket with like a little bit of scrap of paper. Can you write that down for me?
It is spelled PERMETHRIN. Would you like me to repeat?
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'll write it down. I got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. And may your crabs no longer be with you.
Shh, keep it down. Oh my God. I don't need that everybody else around here. Here now.
Because they get really big in the sewer and they're kind of mean. So if they're your crabs, you need to keep them to you and not give your crabs. to
BT,
other-
hey,
Am I doing it
y'all,
again?
you're doing it again, and this
Okay.
woman has been
People
very
are like
friendly.
turning around looking. I don't know what in the world they're talking about. I think they're talking about that Mirelurk thing that's down in the sewer. That
Yeah,
killed people.
we're talking about the pipe monster. But we're gonna
That monster.
So she got it in the first place. Oh.
Dr. Morstan, thank you for being very thorough. But I really want to go check out this chapel. Or we can either check out the chapel or we can head to the inn tonight. There's angry people here, and they're going to be angry at our friends.
You can see a lot of people have started to turn around to look at you lot as you are strangers. A murder just happened and people are going missing in this city. And they don't like girls or super mutants. So people are starting to turn around and look at y'all real hard.
We're just
We must
passing.
go seek a divine creature, a divinity.
No. We're going to the inn. We're going to sleep. We'll see you guys later.
We are going to get it on with my mod. Ha ha.
I'm not with them. And Lafayette will just start walking.
Okay, so where y'all headed? Are y'all going together as a group or are y'all splitting up at any?
What do y'all think? All right, do we go to the inn and call it a night and let y'all get on with your installation, Or do we go check out the chapel tonight or see if somebody's checked in? Apparently Clemens is the guy we're looking for. Apparently he got the P-Wango knocked out of him. So
I'd like to go to the chapel and say a small prayer for our missing friend.
I think
okay,
after this conversation, we need to go to the chapel.
I think you know what? I got an idea. You guys go handle your installation. And we'll check out the chapel. Because that'll get one of us off the street so that I don't have to worry about shooting nobody.
Are you saying the doctor's a hazard? Because I know that burner on the bottom can be a little hot, but I think he's okay. I don't think people are going to cause you to shoot him over him.
I hope you're right, BT. I hope you're right. My head hurts. Can we do this already?
All right, so I'm good with me and Doc going to the inn.
Okay. So Dr. Morstan and BT are going to the inn. Mahk and Lafayette, you are going to the chapel. Yeah.
Yeah, Lafayette's kind of following where Mahk is going just to make sure that Mahk kind of has somebody with him.
All right.
Thank you.
More than anything.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And Dr. Morstan and BT seem like they have a lot to get going.
Awesome. All right. Before we get there, one last chance. Anybody that wants to enter Nuka-Cola, one word, Nuka-Cola, in the chat, and we will do our giveaway. Here in just a couple of seconds. Any last minute?
The last chance.
Nuka-Cola. Here we go. All right. So we are rolling it.
Got another.
Oh, RC Walker Nexus. What's up? And you've been here like with us almost every single night that we've streamed. So I'm really happy that it was you. So congratulations. If you will, I believe you're in our Discord already, but you can send me a message here on Twitch, or you can send me a message in Discord, and then just let me know. I'll just need your email, name, and if you have if you do have an account with Modifius, just tell me if you want it, the email, if you want it from the US store or the UK store, just let me know. So you can just message me, but congratulations. So yeah.
Random ADHD thought of the day. I'm hungry for pancakes.
Ooh, pancakes.
Oh no, pancake waffle. I miss Ash. Waffles and pancakes.
Well, I never got hit when.
Yeah, so just hit me up, and then we will get that to you. So, and then next week for the finale, by the way, we will be doing some special giveaways. I will be giving away a set of the Fallout dice, a dice tray, and another PDF. So lots of giveaways for the finale next week. So don't forget to tune in then. All right, let's see. Going to get back here. Okay, so congratulations. All right, so as you continue on to the construction site, I will start with Lafayette and Mahk first. So the structure near the entrance of the city, you actually walked past it and you didn't realize what it was, but the structure near the entrance to the city is an unfinished mess of metal beams, an assortment of different scrap panels and equipment. The unfinished metallic ceiling lies in the yard before the structure. Painted into its center is an image of two hands cupped together and the words, "All Faiths Chapel." And the site is currently unmanned. There's a sign that hangs from the empty door frame that reads, "Tap House tonight. First round's on me. Clemens." So Clemens has left a note here saying that he was heading to the tap house.
All right. You had a good call. So he was there at the tap house, but he got the dog snotty knocked out of him. So do we check the doctor or do we just want to check back with him tomorrow? We can go the hell to sleep. My brain can stop hurting.
I don't know. I can't. You know, we came to this chapel, or at least I did, to say a small prayer for Jetson. You know, and this jagged metal beams really make me feel at home. And
But it's really like locked up looking, and you know
I
what?
love it. I
Oh,
love it.
yeah.
It seems like there's a sign. We just
Yeah, it's basically so it's an unfinished building. It's basically just the bones of the building. The roof of the building is like off to the side. There's not even really a door. It's an unfinished like door frame.
super cozy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand over here. You do your thing, and then let's go the hell to sleep.
Gonna walk in to this basically construction site with no hard hat because got superhuman skull, and I'll be fine. And I just say a small prayer and just say, Jetson, I hope that wherever you are, the vibes are good and draw you as far and away towards them as possible. Good vibes be with you. And
What is your perception?
not the best, but it is 5. It's
Okay. Lafayette, what's yours?
5.
Okay.
roll.
But if you put them together, it's a 10.
It's 10.
Okay. I would say you swear on the wind you can hear music from a long forgotten time, just
I'm gonna kick
on
that.
the wind, like Jetson's there with you, but you look around, you don't see anything. But you just hear like faint music and you're like, what? And then it's gone.
Under their breath, Lafayette will also let out a prayer. Jetson, wherever you are, I hope you accidentally crept on your shoes and you have to walk around that for at least 2 days. And
I'm gonna try and make a survival check to remember the notes so that if I really burn them into my mind, I can recreate a holotape to play on my chip boy.
Okay,
If that ever works.
sure.
And I got a single success.
A single success. Okay. It sounds like yeah, that one.
Awesome.
can we go now?
Yeah. We got
Thank
business
you.
at the end.
Okay. So, and where are y'all headed?
To the inn, to the
The inn.
dugout. Yeah. We're gonna reconvene and hopefully not walk in on anything.
Awesome.
I don't want to see Dr. Morstan in, of course, I'm literally picturing like Dr. Morstan circuitry, like us walking in and there's just.
Okay. All right. So Dr. Morstan and BT, you first, of course, arrive at the inn through a courtyard that was once one of the stadium's baseball dugouts. Is a wide single-story building accessible by a single door in the front. Inside is a well-furnished sitting lounge and a long bar populated by excited and drunken locals. The bartender, a balding, broad-shouldered man, flashes you a smile and then quickly kind of like his face kind of drops again as he sees you in the full light. He goes back to pouring a glass of moonshine for another patron left at the bar, and an identical looking man takes a handful of caps from a giggling young couple, then allows them entrance to the rented rooms beyond. So there are twin brothers that are running this place.
Hey, Doc, this isn't like last time, is it? Because I see 2 of the same again, and I just want to make sure you see that because I was wrong last time. Well, I wouldn't say wrong. I had a happy little accident last time, not necessarily wrong, but right, there's 2.
Yes, there are 2 genetically similar beings.
That's good news. Was it Dr. Rusty or Rassy or there's Romero. What was his name? He's supposed to have us a room here, wasn't he?
Percy.
Ranchez.
The room. I believe we can buy a room.
Well, let's
You
try
will
that.
recall. You will recall that Rast was saying that he was coming here to set up a room for you.
I
Right,
would
Doc,
You
what-
looking around, you don't see Rast.
Yeah. I did not write that note down.
You're fine. Yeah, that's where Rast. So when you got to Diamond City, and the gentleman that opened the gate for you, one of the security guards, he gave you the rundown. Rast went his separate ways to come to the dugout to get a room for you all to stay.
Well, I guess BT goes to the barkeep. He's fixing his suit and goes up there. Yes. We have a room.
Oh, yeah. I don't believe I have seen you here before.
Because we haven't been in our room yet. See, that's how that works.
Then you did not buy room.
Our friend Ras bought the room for us.
Yes, Dr. Rast. Yes, he did get a room. You're the people that he was going to have. That is very strange. What is he getting himself into?
Well, I think he's getting himself into a broadened horizon of friendships. And I'm glad that you looked at that. And you should think that.
There will be 2 more guests joining us.
What kind of party are you throwing in this room?
A friendship party, because that's the kind of party to have. Did you know
Well,
that
we
guy over
got
there
to
looks
keep it
just
down.
like
I got
you?
more guests in the rooms, so. And my brother, he would kick you out if you make too much noise in the rooms.
We are
Right.
only installing a mod.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna put something in him, and it's gonna make him behave or something different. I'm not quite sure how that works, but we'll figure it out.
I do not need to know the goings on of what is happening in the room as long as it is legal and
Right.
it is consenting adults or consenting robots, whatever you like, it's fine. But I don't need to know what is going on. No, thank you.
Doc, I think why does everybody turn red when I say I'm gonna add a mod to you? I don't understand.
I just need you to stick it in me and make it work.
About this time is when Lafayette and Mahk would walk in. And you hear this and you see the bartender look very like appalled and confused, and a couple of the people like laughing and like trying to like I like I said, I do not need to know what is going on in your room. Just he paid for it, you can go.
I don't understand these things. Oh well.
Oh Lord, we've got a super mutant.
He is big and strong and quite kind.
Oh, really? As long as he doesn't eat anybody, it's fine.
Those are our friends. I bet you couldn't tell that when they walked in, but those are our friends.
Oh,
too.
yeah, of course,
Hi!
these would be that too. That would be with your weird group. What
There's
is
another
that
guy.
doing back here?
Excuse me. Now, I understand we are not the most traditional looking party, but I must, in spite of the things that came out of their mouth, that's not what's going on. They're going to modify this robot right here. This one right here went
I don't
literal.
need to know if you're making it into a sex bot. I don't need to know the specifics.
That is not what's happening. I don't even know. You know what? Let's not get there. We know he's missing an ass cheek. We don't know what else. And I don't fucking want to. We're done. We know too much about BT already. Okay.
Okay.
So here's the deal. Just give me the damn room key. I need some sleep.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, the rest is already in there. So here's the room key.
Okay.
If you
thank
need drinks or anything, you're more than welcome to pay.
Yeah. Can I have an iguana on a stick?
Nah, that's fine. That is going to be a lot of money. I don't know. Iguana on a stick would be.
Can I just throw caps at him and walk off with an iguana on a stick?
Yeah. Yeah, you're good. I've got the pages.
Yeah.
He would charge you.
I'm sure at this point he'll just
Iguana on
grab
a
whatever.
stick, you said?
Yeah.
It's only 45 caps.
Jesus, never mind.
Maybe there's one that's falling on the floor that's a discount.
What do you
If you
got?
want something, I've got gumdrops, sugar rush. I need to pick you right up.
Gotta know
Is
the
it?
premium
Is
food
this
there.
that fucking?
I've got
pers-
food paste. It's very cheap. I give it to you. We just give it out to the people that can't pay. You've got food paste. It's free. Very toxic though. You want potato crisp? I've got potato crisps. They're just like 15 caps.
I paid
salty,
15
very
caps
good,
for
very
damn
healing.
for fucking squirrel bits down in Texas.
Yeah. Well, Texas. What are you doing back in Texas? This is Boston.
I know. I like to get around. Anyways,
Are you a wanderer?
yes, I roam around.
You got it. Around.
But I just love them and I leave them in. And now you figured out Lafayette's real backstory, because that is actually the truth. So
Lafayette, are you promiscuous? Is that something that you need privacy time for in the room?
no, there's not. They have crabs here. Apparently, I'm not. We're good.
Again,
Yeah.
I do not need to know what you're doing in the room. Just go do it, as long as it's not illegal.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Is it the damn robot's fault that this shit's so expensive?
What? No, the robot is not the mayor of the town. You know how it is. This is the wasteland. You cannot find anything fresh. Iguana is very rare here. Very, very rare.
I miss Texas, and I never thought I'd say that. Is Lafayette will be walking to they were in Dallas. Give them a break.
What is your best non-radiated dish?
Oh, the best dish. Well, everything's pretty irradiated. We've got probably the nicest thing that we could do. I got the Mirelurk Queen steak, but it is going a little off, so it's It's not too good. We've also got some yalgui. We've got that steak, the roast, very expensive, but very good delicacy. Only cost you 150 caps for the roast. The yalgui roast. You want that? 150 caps. Delicious. I don't think that you eat. Do you eat? Maybe you have a mod for that too.
I am only inquiring for my friends. Put it
Oh,
on the other doctor's tab.
yeah, he did not pay up for that much, and I don't take notes. Caps in hand only.
Thank you. Dr. Morrison starts going towards the room. And just as Dr. Morrison enters in, he's gonna like pop open his back like hatch.
Oh gosh. Hey, wait till you get in the room. Nobody needs to see all that.
That bartender is just a strange fella. Maybe it's because there's two of them. Maybe he's the weird one, and the other half of them's the nice one. I don't know.
I'm
Some
crying.
place is just weird.
I'm still crying.
Oh. I'm
Every time I think about it, I start laughing again.
Find out what led up to this awesome dialogue in our previous episodes of
yeah,
All of our clips at this point are gonna just be us talking
dirty.
about BT's fucking ass.
Mhm. And what he's going to stick in Dr. Morstan. So
Welcome to the Wasteland,
basically
where you make constant
innuendos.
stuff.
innuendos and pee jokes, and then you shoot people.
Pew pew.
All right, shut up.
Okay, we're good.
Yes, all right. So you enter a cheap room with stained walls and stained floor. There are 2 twin bed sets set out against opposite walls and several sleeping cots lined up along the far wall. It's very cramped in here. Hardly any walking space, but Dr. Rast has changed into simple clothes that make him seem more at home in Diamond City. He sits, so he's not wearing his gas mask and his road leathers and all that. So just plain simple clothes, like nice, not totally clean clothes. He sits on one of the cots reading a political flyer announcing the anniversary of Mayor McDowell's election. He looks up from his pamphlet and folds it in half and gives you kind of a thin smile. So, what'd you learn? Found out anything about Micah or that Clemens fella?
Clemens was at the
Location of
bar.
game?
Now you hang on, BT. You're about to get into your ass pads and whatever else. We learned lots of things today, but we learned that Clemens was at this bar fight where they killed a ghoul that was hiding it or
Clemens
something.
killed a ghoul.
No, Clemens was there where there was a bar fight, and he apparently got hit in the crossfire and busted his nose up good. So he took off from there, but he's rebuilding this chapel here in town. We also have new questions about BT's body, and everybody in this whole fucking town thinks that BT and Dr. Morstan are doing the nasty.
What's the nasty?
Fornicating, making babies.
That's
Well,
what they
that's
think?
absurd. Even prostitute, prostitute robots, they don't. It's
Now
self-fulfilling,
I
they
know
don't.
what was happening. That's just
They can't. You can't procreate with a robot. You can build a robot, but I ain't never seen no robot ghoul
Now-
baby.
But now, BT and Dr. Morstan, I want you to listen to me, and I want you to replay some of the sentences in your minds that you said out loud. Now, picture that somebody's listening to you saying these sentences, thinking that you're about to get close.
We'd pan out to BT's internal monologue, and it'd be something along, I will help repair you, doctor, and we will perform these things very drastically and technically to ensure that all operations are perfectly sound. No, I don't understand how any of that could be mistaken for something dirty. These people just need a hobby is what they need. Maybe they need to get that chapel built a little quicker.
So you said Clemens was working on the chapel?
Yeah.
But he wasn't there.
No, he was not. I imagine maybe he went to the doctor because he got his nose all busted.
The doctor, has the doctor seen him? Y'all,
I haven't-
did y'all go there?
No, we didn't. My brain hurts.
All right. Oh, yeah.
And
No,
it's 45 caps for a fucking iguana downstairs. So
well, yeah, that's why. Remember when I told you we should probably. That's why we dealt with them ghouls back at that warehouse, because told you need some stuff to barter with and trade, and this place ain't cheap. It's a real big city, real nice place, but inflation's a bitch. So Still is.
gotta love capitalism.
mhm.
You know, sometimes I paint a crooked tree and I say, we'll just send that tree to Washington. Actual Bob Ross quote.
Yeah.
I love that. That's fun.
Now, here's my idea. In the morning, if everyone, well, we got to get Dr. Morstan operated on, but in the morning we wake up. I still would like to hit up the gun shop and actually give my caps to somebody that works for it. But I would like to maybe check on the chapel again, see if our buddy's there.
Okay. Yeah,
then
I
if-
think that's a good idea.
Gonna glue these nails to my fists. We're gonna visit the chapel and have a nice conversation with Clemens.
Dr. Morstan, are you ready to be serviced?
I am looking to have an installation.
Yeah, that's what everybody in town's saying too.
Gosh.
I only require hardware and possibly a firmware update.
Yeah, that's what to say. Lafayette is now having fun with this, and we'll keep this conversation going. Just because at this point I think Lafayette's broken. It is just like accepted their fate.
Did you take the robot repair? I believe it's the robot repair skill or perk, BT.
I have repair as a tag skill, and I also have jerry rigging as one of my perks.
Oh, okay. That might. Can't remember if it's. Let's see. You can repair an item. I think you might have to have though.
I think we need a workbench though to install mod.
Yeah. We can look it up. We can do this off. Yeah. We can look it up in a minute. Or after. All right. Yeah, so you'd be able to stay up, attempt to get this installed onto Dr. Morstan. And does everybody Rast would also say, yeah, we should probably get some rest. It was a long day. Barely escaped with our lives. Beat. I think everybody should get some rest. Try to find that Clemens fellow in the morning.
Hey, I agree. One more question. Hey, BT, what are you going to do to Dr. Morstan?
Well, I've got to change his behavior by sticking this in him, and we'll make him better after we're done.
Yeah.
Is Dr. Morrison has been like marking out on the table, like sketching in like picture diagrams of what he needs to do.
Okay.
And starts explaining, you need to insert this in this slot. Press in hard and make it click. After it has been inserted, please shut my access panel.
Now it's a little tight, but we'll figure it out. We got this.
Lafayette is crying on the bed, like with their hat like over their face, and is just laughing into their hat. And then like occasionally will peek out from under their hat and look over at Dr. Rast.
Oh, yep. I ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll over, get some sleep. Yeah.
And that is when Lafayette will drift off to sleep.
Mahk, these cots are very tiny. You would probably need to put a couple of them together, and it's still gonna be super uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Or you could take one of the beds.
No, I'm more than happy to open like the settlement manager and just start stacking like cots together until I have like 4 of them, one for
The
each
settlement
side.
manager. I love that so much. Sorry, that just made me so happy that you said that. So you're stacking them together. I love it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, cool. So as you all settle down and for the night and drift off to sleep, I know that Dr. Morstan, you don't necessarily sleep, but in the middle of the night, it's still pretty early, or like it's not. You've got a couple hours till morning, but in the middle of the night, you hear this. Just this light rapping at the door. Super light, not like pounding, not like urgent or anything, but you hear the light rapping.
Dr.
I'm like,
Morrison
dreaming.
will
It's the Krebs.
will hover
The
towards the
Krebs.
hover towards the door in a very like muted, like quieter to keep everybody at peace that's sleeping.
Mhm.
Hello. How may I
Do
be of service?
Do you open the door?
No, speaking through the door.
It's Clemens. I can't say how I know who you are. Folks around town said that you're looking for me.
Dr. Morrison will open the door and stick like one eyeball.
So standing before you, just outside the doorway, you can see a tall, dark-skinned man with a shaven head and beard. And he is dressed in dirty work clothes beneath a heavy leather vest with many pockets that contain tools for construction and woodworking. And his nose looks recently busted and is held across its bridge by a bandage with spots of blood staining through the binding.
Oh my, you must come in and I will take care of your nose. Enter.
And
Dr. Morrison would like to immediately also then start like working on him.
Clemens, so as you open the door, Clemens walks into the room. Rast sits up, and you all would see Clemens standing before you, and that is where we will end tonight's session. So, oh my gosh, I finally met Clemens. Okay, so thank you all so much for this hilarious game tonight. You guys were like, it was so entertaining and so funny. You guys are so much fun. So thank you all so much for playing. Oh, kitty cuddles. So thank you so much. And thank you everybody for tuning in, watching. We really appreciate the support. Again, if you can, just if you have a couple bucks, we are raising money for St. Jude Children's Hospital for children with cancer and other childhood illnesses. We are doing this with Fallout for Hope. They do this every year. So a bunch of Fallout streamers get together every year around this time of year, and we raise money for St. Jude. So if you can, I will drop the link in chat. Donate a couple bucks. We really appreciate it. We're trying to raise $200 by the end of next Monday, which is possibly going to be our series finale of Once Upon a Time in the Wasteland, the starter set adventure by Modifius. My name is April Hill. I am your overseer for this game. You can find me at stiletto_assassin on Instagram and stiletto DM on Twitter. And please tune in next week, because for the finale, we will be giving away some of the official Fallout dice, a dice tray, a custom wooden dice tray, some more PDFs of the starter set adventure, and all kinds of fun stuff. And you'll get to see the conclusion of how the starter set adventure goes, depending on what my lovely players choose to do. Jetson, of course, is not here, but played by the wonderful Jake Casual, who is now now at D&D in a Castle with his partner. So yes, we love them, and I will drop their stuff in the chat.
Yeah. Hey, what can he say? He's Jay. Casual, of course.
Yeah, all that.
What's his name is who he plays, and whatever.
Other things that rhyme.
Yeah. And Jeremy, what's that to you?
That's me. I don't rhyme. I'm DM Craven on most things. Instagram. You can find some. You know what? I can't even top what just happened in the stream. So just look for me elsewhere. I'll see y'all next week.
Lafayette.
Well, hey everybody. My name is Taryn, also known as Valrook across the socials, generally creative human TTRPG player, eldritch entity, and dice maker under the moniker of Umbral Oculus Dice. That is UO_dice on the Instagram. You can catch me here doing this stuff. You'll catch me on the Initiative Order doing different stuff from time to time. I've run Cult Divinity Lost and I've run Dune. You can catch both of those actually on the TIO YouTube. Got other cool stuff going in the works, but right now you can catch me over at the Red Hair Inn on alternating Tuesdays. Yes, I ran that.
The starter set.
I did.
Well, it's not a starter set. It's an experience box set.
Yes. But alternating Tuesdays over at the Red Hair Inn, I play a cinnamon roll who is much nicer than Lafayette. And then this Friday, I am wrapping up my mini series over there, Dust to Dust, our spoopy witchy themed mini series. I'm very excited because they get to meet Lumbering Jack. I don't care that you know the name because I'm excited. I'm just going to tell you, when I made his stat block, I was watching a lot of people stream Elden Ring, so I'm sorry. And I'm excited, so catch that. And also the fluffy white thing that's still sitting in my lap, and you saw earlier, that's Stella, and that's my baby, and I love her.
Aww, Stella. All right, Mahk, Anthony.
Such a wild session. Hey everybody, it's Anthony, he him pronouns. You can find me on Twitter at Praying the Plague, variety streamer, mostly doing stuff here on TIO for at the moment. Please donate to St. Jude's Fallout for Hope charity if you can. And just a ridiculous session with leaving it off with Mahk dreaming of the nightmarish crabs. So just a hilarious time.
I can't wait for next session. Like, I'm so sad that it's ending already. Like, I love this group so much. Y'all have been so much fun to play with. So Benjamin, Dr. Morstan.
You all have very sick minds.
Sorry, you knew that. You knew this. You knew you were playing.
Excuse
Sorry.
me, perpetrator of half of it.
What's
I don't want to play. What are you talking about?
Just trying
I
to help a
stuck.
friend.
I did IT for a while. I'm stuck. You just got to insert it. Might be-
Oh my god.
Anyway, thank you for joining us tonight. And yeah, you can find me in on the Discord, a Mountain Taker, also in the chat currently right now. But yeah, looking forward to next week. I am saddened that it's the last time that we might be playing these roles, but be sure there will be more.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to be doing all kinds of stuff. So all right. Yeah, so tune in please next week for the finale. Lots of giveaways and still raising money for St. Jude Children's Hospital. And stick around as we will be raiding into let's see, we will raid into why not, our friends at Blackwater D&D. We love them. So yeah, so stick around, share them the love, and we'll see you all next week in the Wasteland. Bye.